Hello, beautiful people of the internet. I'm Cray Cray Mommy, and I will be your tour guide for navigating The Sims 3. I want to tell you about my goals for this game. I will be covering skills, jobs, achievements, and anything else left over. My first set of videos will cover only the base game. Once I have fully covered everything with this, we will move on to expansions in order that they were released. For starters, we want to pick a town. The first town that is provided by the base game is Sunset Valley, so that's what we will pick. On this screen, we can choose to create a sim, a household, or move a created sim into an empty household or occupied home. You can pick a house that already has sims created in the house, or you can put a sim in an empty or filled house. I want to show you how to create a sim, so we will do that instead. You have the choice of making your own sim or using a predetermined sim that has already been made. You have plenty of choices between men, women, age, size. As you can see, they give you plenty of options. Each of these have their own styles already selected for these picks. I don't know about you, but I'd rather create my own looks and style. To the left, click on the icon at the top of the panel. I'm gonna be a girl. Now I need a name. What to name myself? Ooh, I know. Cray Cray Mommy. 'Cause I'm so cray cray, right? Yeah, definitely. And then how about Dr. Pepper, my favorite drink? Okay, so we have a name, we have a gender. So now we go on to, we need to pick an age, but it cannot be younger than young adult unless we have an adult with the person. Like say a teen, a child, or a baby. They can't move into a home by themselves. They have to have an adult. So you can pick young adult, that's the youngest. You can go with adult or elder. I prefer young adult, so that's what I'm going to do. Because I'm still young at heart. Now we pick our skin color. We can pick a bunch of different colors. There's a reddish pink color. It looks kind of weird. Somebody hit the sunbed too hard. Then there's purple. I love my purple, but that's just a little too much. There's green. Can anybody find the Hulk? I think I found his wife. There's kind of an aqua looking one, if you're into that sort of thing. There's blue, so you can pretend you're an alien. That ought to be fun. And I personally go with regular skin tone myself. Give it a little tan, make it seem a little natural, and voila. Now we get to move on to making the body look exactly how we want it. We can make her fat, her skinny. I prefer the slim look myself. We can adjust her muscle size just so, the way you want it to look like. Then there's the muscle definition, and that gives it a little bit more of a toned look. And then there's the boobs. You can have really small boobs, or like me, big boobs, although they don't have my size. And you know what? I think I'll go with the big boobs because I have big boobs myself, even though, like I said, they're not as big as mine. But everybody likes boobs, right? If you go to the panel on the left and click on the brush, you'll get hair. They have different types of hair and two different choices for hair. Regular hair with nothing, or hats. They have bandanas. They have ponytails with clips, flowers, headbands with threads, several types of ponytails and braids, hats of all kinds. They even have helmets for those who feel like they are accident prone. Kind of like my husband. Hey dear, I found your hat. I'd rather pick a hairstyle instead. There's a bunch of interesting different ones. We'll go through and pick a nice one to use. The expansions do come with other hairstyles and hat styles, so these aren't it if you have other expansions. I like this one. I'll go with this one. Now that we chose a hairstyle, let's change the color. There are some preset colors here, or we can create our own color. And all we do is we drag this thing around the color wheel, then adjust the bar at the bottom how we want. Okay, once we've decided what color we want, we can save the numbers off to the right where it says R for red, G for green, and B for blue, and save those numbers. Plus, as I pointed at my mouse, I just changed the root color. So that's the very top option. Then we can use those same numbers to fill in the other spots as well. Okay, now this is what it looks like once I filled in all the different little circles there. Also, there are some preset colors, but that's boring. You want to pick your own colors to be more original. Let's go on to eyebrows. It's that tab right under the head. They have a variety of different styles. There's the singed eyebrow look. Oops. There's a, oh, I forgot to go to the hair salon today. There's the, my friend got a little too zealous with the tweezers. Overall, there's a variety of different styles to choose from. It's up to you what you like or want. You can be goofy or you know, stylish or whatever it is. One thing about eyebrows you must know is there is a box that's usually marked first off that aligns up with your root color. We want to uncheck that and pick a regular color instead because our root color is purple and purple eyebrows doesn't really look great. Now we want to adjust the eyelashes. They can be super short or super long. Lots of people like long eyelashes. We'll go with that. Boobies. Now we can change her facial features. I like the short round, although some people like the long skinny, but I'll go with the short round. Boobies. Once we pick the face, click on the magnifying glass and we can click on the different little circles here and change the aspects of the facial features like the cheek, the chin, the cheekbone, and the ear. Then we want to go below if you want to change anything. Next is the eyes. They have a variety of different choices just like before, and you can pick and choose however you want them to be. Then you can pick a color of eye. They have a pre-selected color that you can pick from, or if you pick the paintbrush, you can choose your own special color of eye. I'll choose the color I created for my hair. You can save it by clicking on that folder and then you can use it for later purposes. Since I saved it, it showed up in the pre-selected color. Anyone for a nose job? This is the cheapest way to get one. So we're going to pick some noses. There's some silly ones. There's some goofy ones. There's some cute, adorable ones. I have one of those cute, adorable noses, so I'm going to go with that. We can also adjust the shapes and sizes of the nose just like the facial features by clicking on the different spots. Now for lips. Gotta have lips, right? Everybody's got them, right? I hope so. It would be kind of hard to pucker up if you don't, right? Okay, so I'm going to go with a small mouth because I do actually have a small mouth, despite the fact that I talk too much. But I do have a small mouth, so we'll go with that. Again, you can change it by clicking on the Advanced button. Then we have beauty marks. Now there's freckles for overall the face or just on the cheeks. Also, there's beauty marks. There's the under the eye look or the Marilyn Monroe look. I'll go for the under the eye look and keep the freckles. Now we have makeup. Let's pick some makeup out, shall we? We have different choices for eyeshadow, and there's different colors at the bottom. Plus, if you look at the very, very bottom, we can make it either darker or lighter. Let's go dark. I like it. Now, we also have face makeups. There's some really silly ones, or creepy ones, or nice ones, depending on your choice. I think I want to go with the nice look. It's kind of cute. There are some other makeups I didn't cover, but the setup's the same as the eyeshadow. Who wants a tattoo? Shall we get started? By the way, boobies. There's not a whole lot of options, but there's a lot of options to place them. Like, say, the back. There's the upper back towards the neck, the upper back above the, or between the shoulder blade, the middle of the back, and the lower back. We can also select the color or do advanced rendering and change the size and the opacity as well as the color. Move the bars back and forth until you get the size and opacity that you want. Then click on the paintbrush to select your color. I'll just pick a purple because hello, my fave. We also have arm tats. They can be put all up and down both arms, which kind of looks weird. Then there's two options for the chest tats, between the boobs, ew, and down on the belly button. Okay. I like boobs as much as the next girl, but I'd rather have a belly button tat. So I picked the sun, and I'm going to change the different things like I did with the tattoo on my back. Now, if you look up, we have one other tattoo choice, ankles. There's only the right side and the left side for ankles, and you can only do it on the front of the ankle, not the side, which is kind of weird to me. Now let's get this girl some clothes. They don't let us walk around naked, so I have to make them, or pick them, or both. So let's look through this stuff, see what we've got, and pick a shirt. I might just stick with the shirt that we have already because it's not too bad. And here's a bunch of the different types of shirts that they have. Now let's pick out some pants or skirt. There's short ones, long ones. I'm a capri pant myself, so I'm going to go with that, but I'm going to pick my own style. First, we need to put them on. Then we need to go down to the palette. And from here, we choose different things. First, you want to click on one of the boxes to the left. Then, you want to pick the options at the very, very top. Wait for it to load. And then you can look through it and discover which one you want. I will go with the cameo style. You can then alter the colors down below. If you look, this one box has several different color options. I'm going to use my color combo numbers that I picked out earlier with my hair and used on my eyes as well to add to the cameo look. And then we'll alter the other different options as well to give it a more stylized, colorful look. To save this look, we want to click on this heart here. This will add the style to our favorites, in which we can use for other things later on in the game. Now that we've completed the look of our pants, we can save the look in a folder up here to the left at the top. Once done, click the check mark on the bottom right corner. There are some full body outfits, like dresses, short and long, but we'll save those for the evening wear. Click on the shoe icon, and then we can look at the different shoe options. Now, I prefer to have a combat boot, but they don't have those. So I'll go for the next best thing, which is a kind of an ankle-high combat boot. And there's a camouflage one. We'll use that one instead. It's only an ankle high one, but I'll live with it. And we're going to edit it so that it'll match our pants. So we're going to go up here to our favorites and grab the camouflage print that we created. And let's make the rest of the shoe black. Ta-da! Her look's not complete just yet, even though it looks complete. We still have accessories to look at. So let's go look at those now. Next to the shoes, click the watch looking thing. There are a variety of different options, such as glasses, shades, earrings, bracelets, watches. I'll give her a black watch instead. Gloves, and yes, we can change the colors, just like the clothing. Rings, and socks. Plus this weird looking neck tattoo thing at the bottom. We have long hair, so you can't really see it too well, but it's there. For the rest of the outfits, I'm going to spare you the creation of them and just skip over that part so you can see the final finish of them. We have evening, bed, sports, and swimsuit here. Now we want to click on the personality and change a few things. First, we want to select the traits. For the purpose of these how-to videos, I'm going to select specific traits. We'll start with artistic, charismatic, virtuoso, perfectionist, and neat. These traits I'm picking are going to help us in the future for the skills I'm going to teach. The first set of skills will need these traits. However, it is totally up to you what you decide to choose. This is what I'm choosing. Now, before you complete your choices, I would like to set some fair warnings. If you want to learn the guitar, choose these first. There is a challenge that is extremely hard to accomplish if you have a bunch of other things going on at once, such as skills and jobs. Second, there are many different types of things in the base game and expansions that need high charisma skill in order to help you proceed through the different challenges provided by the game. So, you're definitely going to want to make sure you do charisma. I have a special secret formula that helps you create Insta-friends. Now, the choose the lifetime wish, you have to know this first of all. There are only 5 of the lifetime wishes that have actual achievement points that you can get. Hit movie composer, rock star, CEO of a mega core, and celebrated 5-star chef. If you click on the 3 little dots, you'll bring up this box where you can find more lifetime wishes. I'll go ahead and choose rock star, but I won't complete it until we've completed all the skills and other jobs before we continue on to other things in the game, the more fun thing and less boring thing. Now let's click on the heart and choose our favorites. We can choose our favorite food, our favorite music, and our favorite color. Now we get to pick our voice. Is it going to be deep, high, etc., etc.? There's 3 different choices on top. Then you can adjust the bar as well to make the perfect voice that seems right to you. And finally, to finish off our character, we want to choose our astrological sign. Mine's Capricorn, so that's what I'll be picking. Once you have picked your astrological sign, you are officially done with creating your sim. Now, you have several choices. You can either go down to the plus symbol next to the image of your sim and add more people. You can have up to 6. Or you can hit the big check mark next door and hit complete or accept. We are finally done creating our first sim. Woohoo! This screen shows your family picture if you have more than one, and down below the name it shows you a button. Now if you click that button, you can drag your different family members to each other and choose their relationship between them, such as spouse, brother, sister, etc. Once you're done figuring that out, you need to go down here and click the check mark. Now it's time to find a home. We can choose a house that is empty. We can choose a lot that's empty, or we can choose a house that has people in it. The lot is for those who feel adventurous and want to create their own house. After making a sim, though, I'm usually pretty worn out and don't have the energy to make a house. I'm going to go with an already made house, but not one that has people in it. So I want to live by myself. We're going to pick a house and get started. If you look at the magnifying glass here, it'll say preview lot. You click on it and it'll take you right straight down to the house that you are trying to look at. Let's get to know the controls a little bit. You can push down, you can push up, and it'll move things around. That rotates the view from side to side. Zooms in, zooms out. Also, if you have a mouse that has the scroll wheel on it, you can zoom in and out super quickly without having to click on the control buttons. Now, if you press N, it'll take the walls down. You press home, it'll bring them back up. Press home again, and it'll bring the walls completely up. Okay? So down, up, down. Okay, page up and page down control the levels of the house. You can also do the same things by clicking the different buttons near the control pad, such as the walls going up and down. I personally like them half up, half down, so it looks like I'm looking down on them. Once you've decided whether or not you want the home, hit the cancel button at the very bottom. This will bring back the box that was there before. Now, if you want the home, you can choose to get it furnished or unfurnished. Furnished means you don't have to buy a bed when you get in. Then, you want to purchase it. Once you have purchased it, you're now ready to move in. Click the check mark and let's go. Let's go see our new house, shall we? Hey look, we got an achievement announcement. Let's see what this is about. Throughout the game, we will come across a variety of different achievements. Some are skill-based, some are job-based, and some are based on everything else. Through the videos that I will be creating, I will be showing you how to get them along with whatever skill and or job that goes along with them. But enough of that for now. Let's check out our options. I like to adjust the options so that my game runs smooth, it's nice and clear, and I have very little latency issues and or lag issues or glitches. Now let's move our mouse onto the sim icon. We are going to want to make some changes here. First of all, enable aging temporarily to make the adjustments. Then move the bar to epic. Then change all the options on the left side down to the very lowest, while we have all the adults up to the highest. This makes it easier to age the children in the shortest period of time as possible, while keeping the adult plenty youthful. Once you've done that, remove enable aging until you want to age one of the children. Don't forget to turn it back on and off when you age the children before you forget and all of a sudden die of old age. One last step to improve your performance is click on the gear. Here you want to disable memories. Every time your character, your sim, whatever, does anything, almost every time, it takes a picture. Those pictures add up in your file. Once your file is full, your computer slows down, your game slows down, everything slows down. So, if we disable memories, no pictures, no full file. Bada bing, baby. While we're here, let's cover the Enable Interactive Loading Screen. The screen itself is just kind of like a hidden object thing that shows up whenever you're loading the game, whether it be coming into the game, going to a world or whatever, like France, China, whatever in the world's expansion. And basically, the more you interact with the hidden objects thing, the more points you will earn for your lifetime achievement points, which is good to have. So you can keep it on or you can turn it off. It doesn't matter to me. Lifetime achievements have been brought up several times. So what you want to do is click on that little chest there, and over to the left there will be a number. Below that number will be a button. The number is how many lifetime achievement points you've built up, and the button shows you what rewards you can get. Some help your Sims, for example, steal bladder, so they can't pee. Some are skill related, such as extra creative for the artists. Those things themselves will increase the value of their work. Another way to earn lifetime achievement points is by fulfilling these wishes. If you notice the music notes there, that is a wish. You can have up to 4. If you fulfill them, you can earn points. Those points will go towards your lifetime reward. If you found this video helpful, Please click on the links provided in this video and donate. Our next 2 videos will cover town navigation and guitar. Thank you in advance for your support.